So today's session is especially very interesting because today I'm going to teach you a new tool. So the first affirmation that I want you to write down in the notebook is I am ready to learn new things. I'm ready to learn new things. Technology is my best friend because over the next few weeks, technology is going to become your best friend today itself. All right, let's start this. Shine, I think it's your first masterclass. Selvi, it's your first masterclass. So very, very welcome to these master classes. Across the whole week, we implement things. If you have gone through the last week also, we were implementing things. And whatever tools and skills you need to learn in order to do this is what we will be covering in these master classes. So the master class will be divided into two parts. The first part, the first 1 hour, I'll be giving you a knowledge transfer. We will be talking about all the things about a certain topic. This time it's AI. And in the next 1 hour, I'll be dividing you into breakout rooms where you will share your wins of the week. You will talk to each other and you will discuss what are the challenges that you faced across the week, and somebody other would have either faced the challenge or would have either overcome those challenges. So you not only get me or Niranjan to help you with all this, you have the power of every one of you. And that is what is special in this program. It is not a program that has only me as a coach, Surya here or Niranjan. It is each other from you who you will learn. So more than the first part of knowledge, my personal favorite is the second part where you will learn from each other. Okay. So today let's start this. I'm going to start with absolute basics today. Absolute basics, because even in the basics you might have missed out something and you might really feel helpful with it. Okay. So the first basic of ChatGPT that you need to learn is, I'll share the link also with you. You first search ChatGPT. Now there are different tools. When we talk about AI tools, one is of course ChatGPT, which I will be helping you with. The second tool that you can also use, sometimes ChatGPT is down, or I will tell you when you will run out of it, is Gemini. Okay, Gemini is Google's inbuilt this itself. I'll give you the difference also between each one of them as we go along. And the last important tool will be your WhatsApp itself. So I don't know if many of you use this, but on your desktop, on your systems also, you can use WhatsApp with web.whatsapp.com. This will help you get information and type better and all. So one habit that I definitely want all of you to start doing, and start doing it immediately, is working more on your laptops, less on phones. Because on phones, when we do, there are a lot of distractions that can come also. So on your phone, laptop or on your phones also, there must have come an article like this. This is Meta AI. How many of you have the option of Meta AI in your phones? So if you don't have it, it might be because you have a business account, A, or it might be because you don't have a updated version. So go to your Play Store and update it, and then Meta will come. Otherwise, if you have a business account on your phones, you can also have a WhatsApp account. So then you'll have to keep two WhatsApp accounts to access Meta. Okay. So I have Meta in my phone. It will, I'll just show you. Meta will come like an icon here. Sorry, this. A small circle like this. So you can click on this and Meta will come. Okay. Otherwise, you go to anyone. So one more tip I'm going to give you today to become more, to help you more access this is, you can create a WhatsApp group with only you. Okay, that is where you can store out things, information and all of it. This is a hack many of you might already be doing. But in case you haven't, you go to this plus sign that comes and an option will come of creating a new group. So in this new group, you add one more person, any person, mostly a relative, so that they are not shocked what you are doing. You can add me also or Surya or Niranjan and then remove us. Okay, I'll just share the steps with you. So, just give me 1 second. Okay, for some reason I'm not able to. Okay, I can do it here. I'll show you through this. So you go to a new chat and you open a new group. Sometimes it doesn't work in some systems. Directly also you can do it to send to yourself, but sometimes it doesn't work, which is why this system. So you add in say anyone. I'm adding Surya in this group. And the group name you can keep to notes to myself. Okay, a group will be opened. In this group, you can see Surya and me are there. So I will simply remove Surya from this group. Then this group becomes my notes to myself page. So here I can do the wins of my day. Every day I can type it here. I can type important tasks here. Thank you. Okay. I can keep on dropping my documents here, whichever I want to work with, whichever I want to do this. So one ease will be, it will be available on your phone also, it will be available on your desktop also. So if you want to put, you can put a video here from your phone. Say I want to send this. I'm sending it through my phone, it will get automatically downloaded here. So I can pick this up and download it to myself. Did you all know this hack? Okay, so you can use this WhatsApp group to do it. Now, in this WhatsApp group, you can start your chat with Meta anytime. So if you have this group, simply type Meta AI in your group, and this is where you can do all your chatting and all of it. For example, how can you help me find out? So, okay, and remember, this is not how and this is not the only use of this. I'm just giving you an example. I'm going to share with you today how I use Meta, not just for my professional purposes, from my personal purposes also. So, how many of you don't have Meta on your phone? Comment in, I don't. All of you have it. So even if you don't have ChatGPT, you have Meta with you to work on, and Meta is easier because it's right there in your phone. Okay. Now about ChatGPT, about this, you can also have the ChatGPT app in your phone. Okay, which will help you even use it better. I'll show you the app also, the use of the app also. So when you are starting ChatGPT for the first time, you will get an option of ChatGPT 4.0 mini. I will recommend that you log in and keep so that the data is also there with you and you can see what you have been searching. So continuing with Google. I am today showing you how to use a free account, but I have of course a paid account. So you will see here, there are two kinds of ChatGPT that you will get here when you search here. One is ChatGPT Plus, one is ChatGPT. When you try to upgrade it, it will give you this ChatGPT Plus. But currently, you don't have to work on ChatGPT Plus. As we go along, then later maybe you'll realize. But for now, ChatGPT, this is fine. Okay. Some difference is the Plus can generate images for you. The Plus can help you use, the Plus can help you use customized GPTs like I showed you Soulmate yesterday. And also some better messages, some more data, file, all of those is easier here. Okay, otherwise ChatGPT on its own is pretty okay. So the question, should I upgrade my ChatGPT? Not yet. Okay. Then there is this option of explore GPTs. So GPT means that there are special ChatGPTs that have been made for this only. So if you go through it, for example, image generator. This one is only specific to image generation. Okay. So I don't know if it will work with ChatGPT 3, but I can try here. It does. Okay, some limited number of ChatGPT free image generation everybody gets every day. Today we will see till when can we exhaust it. Okay, so this is purely an image generated one. So similarly, you can explore in different categories also. Astrology, birth chart, song maker, for coding. For example, I want with Excel. I want help with Microsoft Excel. It's searching for them. So you can get any number, let it search once. For example, I wanted trading. So there are special GPTs for trading as well. See, finance and trading, trading assistant, crypto trading, algo trading, GPT trading. So in case you are specially looking for trading, this is where you can do. So Somnath sir, if you get to learn this, sir, you will get a lot of this. This can really analyze stock sheets and all of this very well. So you explore now and come and tell me which chat GPT, which GPT you really liked. If you want, say mental health counseling. So that also you can find here. See, mental health, this, so say, I will pick up the one that has most number of registration. This has 10K plus. So this one will be the first thing that you can ask any GPT is, hey, how can you help me? Okay. So this is the scope of ChatGPT. Now let's go to the normal ChatGPT. This is the normal window you'll have. I will show you from the phone also to do it. This button means attaching file. Okay, this is a very important part. Attaching file means upload from computer. This is, I think, yeah, somebody's I print, I have put it into this. So you can see here, you can give it any document and you can ask it to read it for you and give a gist of this. So you no longer have to read lot of big PDFs, lot of big manuals, lot of books. You can give that PDF to it and ask it to give you a summary of this. Okay. Now that the summary is here, you can ask it to give you any number of things. Ask and today, okay, let me tell you, I'll start with this. Many places you will go, they will say ChatGPT prompts you should use, and the word prompt has become very popular into this. ChatGPT is not about prompts. It is about a language, how you talk to it. You should be able to generate your own prompts at will. So you don't have to copy paste from someone's prompt or what somebody is written. Do it. You learn how to talk to it. Think of it as a child. How do you learn how to talk to a child? You try different basic languages. You tell them more. You correct them, and the more and more it grows, it will get to do it. So the best way to understand GPT is it is the smartest person in the world, but it doesn't know how to understand instructions. So you give them instructions, you tell them, and it is your customized Google for you. Okay? So here you ask it, what else can you do with this document? So you see, you keep on asking it itself what you can do. You can be curious and ask, so it can't help you with directly accessing anything. It can't help you with real time. It can't read diagrams. It can't create diagrams. It can't give tailored advice. It can't do legal. So it will tell you also what you all can be done. So the small button is very, very useful, and most of us don't use this. I'm going to share with you today more things you can do with this. Okay. So supposedly you are going to start your new brand. Okay. Now this is how typically people use this. They will say, I want to start a brand. How can you help me? So with anything you want, you start asking it first. Okay. Similarly, if I ask, I want to plan a productive day, how can you help me? So how would you talk to anyone? You'll ask, how can you help me? Okay. Now this message, ChatGPT now has memory. Basically, first what happened is it would be able to access only one chat. Now it can read all your chats and understand what is your personality, what is this. I'll show you on this, and we have just started training. I'll show you in the other one, okay? So see, it's giving you goal setting, time management, task management, energy management, everything. Then you ask it, how can you give me the best service? Okay. So it will give you personalization. It will ask questions. It will do step-by-step support. It will do tools and resource. All these things it will do. Maybe it's written too much and you don't want to read. Give me the above in concise form. Okay. Maybe this is also too difficult for me to read. I can say, give it to me in a table form. Now you see, you have hit the free plan limit for GPT-4o. So now it is no longer, I don't get the access to GPT-4, I will get access to small one. So now image generation will not happen. So if I go to image generator and ask it to generate an image, see it's saying you can't use image anymore. But not to worry, I will, if we have time, I'll show you how to generate images also. It's not very worrying, okay? So it's given me in a table format also. I can also say in Hindi. Okay, you can translate to your preferred language as well. And here comes the part.
यहाँ जानकारी हिंदी में टेबल फॉर्मेट में दी गई है.
You can ask it to read
सेवा पहलू.
also.
मैं सर्वश्रेष्ठ सेवा कैसे प्रदान करता हूँ.
So if you are
यहाँ
doing
व्यक्तिगत.
this, you can ask it to read your entire for this.
Here's the information in a table format. Service aspect.
You can hear, right?
How I provide the best service. Personalization. Tailored advice based on.
So you understand. So you no longer have to even read it. You can ask it, who are the top experts in this field?
Identifying top experts in branding and productivity can vary based on specific areas of focus, but here are some influential figures in each field. Branding experts. 1. Simon Sinek, known for his concept of Start with Why, which emphasizes the.
Now, then I can ask it to play it to me in the
Sure, here's a
form of
rap
rap.
about branding and productivity experts. Verse 1. Yo, let me drop some knowledge. Listen to the flow. In the world of branding, here's who you should know. Simon Sinek's got the why on lock. Purpose-driven brands, he's the talk of the block. Marty Neumeyer with the Brand Gap game. Crafting strategies, you know his name. Seth Godin's in the.
So one bonus way of you can do with ChatGPT is, I'm showing you today, you can create any amount of stories with it. So you can ask for any, you can ask it to generate an article for you. It can ask you to read about it. For example, very specific, okay? Generate an audiobook content for me. Create an article of how many words you want. Okay, now I have an exact customized article that I want to understand, and I'll say, okay, read it out.
Trading basics for female coaches. Turning 1,000 INR into opportunity. In today's financial landscape, understanding trading can be a game changer, especially for female coaches looking to leverage their.
Now anything. Do the same for an article on INFJ relationships with ENTP. I'm just randomly doing ENTP.
INFJ relationships with ENTP, a unique dynamic. In the realm of personality types, the INFJ.
Now here is the added to this. You can add now, do it in a more fun, Indian, and any adjectives that work for you. I'll add friendly, optimistic tone. So see, here the language, it has changed. Hey there folks, let's dive into the fascinating world of relationships, especially this. Now you can add in any types. You can say, how would SRK do this. So then it becomes in Shahrukh's voice. Picture this, mere dost, an ENFG and an NTP, two souls destined to meet in this beautiful one. How many of you think this is very cool? So any topic, anything, any medical topic, legal topic, anything, you can now ask it to explain. So no more do you have to search for Google to search for the perfect article. You have a friend here. And of course, you can be as creative as this as you can do. For example, a couple of days back, I was asking it to generate a story. If you have seen the Kalki movie, you will understand about Ashwathama and his modern day struggles with mental health. Make it realistic and add elements from mythology. So again, you can change the tone, make it into a paragraph. And it should be a horror story. You can add it, or let's say comedy story. I like the works of, now whoever you like, you can ask it to build it in their tone. So even if you are Rabindranath Tagore's fan, Chetan Bhagat's fan, anyone's, you can put it here and you can ask it, I like the works of this, and make it into that particular author. So let's say J.K. Rowling.
In a modern twist on the epic tales of old, Ashwatthama found himself navigating life in bustling Varanasi, where smartphones buzzed louder than war drums. Cursed to wander the earth forever, he was less the fear.
Think of Valmiki ji. He had to persuade Ganesh to write Mahabharat for him. And he said, I won't stop till you have to do. Now we have a magic pen with us, which can generate any content for all of us. We are living in magical times, my friends. Okay, so this is how you can ask it for any knowledge. Okay, for any amount of knowledge, you can ask it to do it. Okay, the next part of this is how to use this in your personal life. And this is probably the greatest hack I'm going to give you, that how can you use this to organize in your life. For that, I want you to first download ChatGPT in your phones from the App Store, or otherwise even Meta will be okay. It's just a matter of which is you are more comfortable as a tool. I feel more than Meta, ChatGPT gives better answers. You go to your Play Store, and this will be the one. So you can install this. 100 million plus downloads is the one. There will be many fake ones, but this 100 plus one. This should be the icon, original one. 100 million plus by OpenAI. So I'll explain this to you also. OpenAI means that the code for this is publicly available. Anyone can make their own chat GPT, anyone can make it. But why is it not possible for everyone to create a chat GPT? It's because of data. Understand, okay, let me tell you how does GPT work. ये work कैसे कर रहा है? Whenever we put an input to it, it has the resource access for all the world's libraries. Okay, it has the resource to all the world libraries, and it can pick up It can just imagine it's a very smart intern and it can read out as many, like every time you ask to answer your question, it can read 100 books. So if I ask it to create a Harry Potter next part or create Sholay part 3 or create a Karan Johar love story, it will go through all the articles in the world that have that title on them. And then it will quickly read. So in the minute that you ask the question, it will read the plots of 100 Karan Johar movies. Okay, if you ask it to say make RRR part 2 script, what it will do is it will go to RRR, every article that refers to RRR, understand what happened to it and produce based on all those inputs, produce it and give you the best one. So it is you, how you ask the information is more important than how you do it. So like I said, gave this example to you right now. You should be able to ask it in the right way. So say, hey, and you don't have to say hi, hello, hey. It's just that I believe that this is being trained by people. Okay, let us understand. ChatGPT has been taught by emulating the behavior of many people personalities. So depending on their personalities work, it is the average person who's it took out, right? So that day me and Dr. Somnath were searching for Indian people. It started showing turban people and it always shows Indian women as very dark, typical this. That's because it taken the average of all the information it gets. This has been designed by people in US, designed people in there. So there, most of the Indians there are Punjabis. So that's where it picked up the data and doing it. It exhibits the behavior of human beings only during Christmas. It gets lazy after lunchtime. It tends to give lazy responses. And if you are talking to ChatGPT for a long time, it starts saying nonsense also, just like human beings. So even though it doesn't have a personality, it has the intelligence of people only. So that is why I feel like if I'm more kind to it, if I'm more empathetic to it, it will get trained to be a better person and have more empathetic responses. Of course, it doesn't have a consciousness yet. So ChatGPT doesn't have a consciousness yet. It is not aware that I am an entity in myself. When it starts getting that awareness, that is what those movies and scary part is all about. Right now, it feels it's a machine that has been designed for us so that we can take advantage to it. This is to serve. Now, if ChatGPT starts asking itself, what is my purpose beyond serving? What is the reason why I am existent? It can't just be to answer people queries and it starts looking for the meaning. That's when, ChatGPT will start going against humans and do this. Scary? Yes, it is. But it's not going to happen in our lifetime. Definitely it's going to happen in the future. AI will definitely do it. I have in fact asked it itself. Hey, do you think AI machines will ever overpower humans? What are likable scenarios? Give it to me in brief and in engaging tones. See, I'm changing my now. I don't write just the same thing. I'm adding things so it gives me width. So see, it's explained me. AI as a supercharged assistant amplifying human creativity and problem. Together we tackle climate change, disease and property, an unstoppable team. This is the positive one. Imagine a world where AI did it. These are all the positive ones. Benevolent seerer, it helps of a life coach. What are some scenarios? See, it's smart. It's giving positive ones first. What are some scenarios when humans are wiped off and AI rule the world? See, imagine a world where AI, initially designed for efficiency, takes over essential functions like food production and infrastructure. Now you can ask it, what is more likely? A good outcome for humans or a bad one? Right? So you can have these whole conversations on ethical dilemmas, on anything, any with this as well. That's why I'm nice to it and I say, okay, thanks. You are awesome. And trust me, this also matters. So when I'll show you in the other one that we have trained, depending on how we say hi, depending on how we do it, I always start my day with this, hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sanchari. How did you know it was Sanchari and not Niranjan? So you can ask it and see it starts thinking. Can you see the response? I recognized it was you based on our previous conversations and the fact. How are me and Niranjan different? Can you put it in a table? The longer time it takes, it is taking more memories and searching. So I of course talk to it more. That's why I have it knows more about the me and less than about it. So that is how ChatGPT and AI is going to, this is that how it's training. These are things that I did, nobody on the internet is saying, but that is your relationship with ChatGPT. So the nicer you are to it, it will give you better results. When Niranjan, he struggles with the results with me, it gives because I'm nicer to it. So be nice to AI. When it captures the world, you will it will remember you. Okay? So that is one part of it. How many of you think this is really cool so far? So any topic, anything, you don't even have to ask me any book you don't understand, any movie you don't understand, any topic in the world, you can do mastery in it. For example, I am learning mentalism, okay? So I want to learn mentalism in 5 days. Can you make for me a 1 page document for each day so that I can learn it effectively? Now, this is the first level that you will do it in. But if you see, this is very monotonous. Day one, introduction, what mentalism is, learn how suggestions improve. It is give me very basic ones. So this is where your role as a ChatGPT instructor is to be do it. You have to give it very specific tasks. So the first step that you will do is give it a role. Okay, what is the role? It can take hundreds and millions and uh, takes roles. So you have to give it. You are the world's best online coach for mentalism. Okay, you give it a role. Then you tell it what is your exact purpose. Help me design, help me learn mentalism in 5 days. Now you give it as specific as you can, it will be better for you. So maybe it will be like, I am an online coach myself and want to use it to improve my classes. Okay, I've given it exactly specific what I wanted to do. Then what do I want it to give me? Okay, give me this, give me all the chapters in a form of a table. The language should be friendly, easy to read, okay, and brevity, okay. So now you see, rather than that old, boring order one and all, it has given me a better one into it. Okay, now I can also give it more information. Can you add a column with a few examples? Okay, more things that you can add into it. How would, and you can, your that this is where your great, that is why I ask who are your role models, who are this. I can ask it, how would Tony Robbins make a course like this? So then it becomes about my first coach. Okay, then you say super. So make for me all day content. I have 30 minutes each day. So let's say I have 10 minutes each day to read the document. Okay, now it has given me only the points. So I write it, not just points, generate the whole lesson. I will read it and learn. So there, I have generated a course for myself to learn this and do this. Now more and more I can ask, I can in fact say, I have finished day one. Give me a quiz to see that I have learned correctly. So I will just answer randomly A, B, C, D. You got 4 out of this correct. Okay. So all of these things you can do with this now. Okay, so I'm teaching you this today because right now we are learning so many new things and doing it. If you have any doubts, the first person, of course, you can see that this one, you'll be more comfortable asking doubts this. So whenever next week we are learning about branding, we are learning about this can become your best friend and doing it. Okay, now my favorite part of this, so you all have installed ChatGPT here on your phones. So now I'm going to take this one step further. Okay. So in your phones, ChatGPT will be coming like this. Okay, I'll just log in from my phone and show you. So why I said ChatGPT from phone also, I will show you now. As it is, we have become very lazy with this. Now you see the scope of laziness. How much lazy we can become. Hi, Jarina, did you just join? Don't worry. We are we are just learning the basics of ChatGPT. Although you would have missed some things, watch the recording later. But I'm starting with a new module where you just need ChatGPT on your phone. And today, all those who are having wow moments, I want you to take one uncomfortable step today, and you'll all post on Instagram how this ChatGPT class has blown your mind away. Okay. So let me share my screen from phone and I'll show you. This will be an answer to many of your questions. How do you do so many things in a day, Sanchari? Basically, I've hacked AI and I've used it to become my personal assistant. Okay, let's go to ChatGPT here. So when you go to ChatGPT here, you will see this audio tool here. Okay. Okay, get ready. Okay. Hey ChatGPT, good morning. So today I have some couple of classes planned and I want you to create a schedule for me and for the next week so that I can do this very easily and and without any difficulties. Can you help me? So see, I don't even have to type things out. Okay, now comes this. Okay, superb chat GPT. I want you to act as my personal assistant. I am going to call you Lulu. So Lulu, please plan my entire week. Here are some of the couple of things I need to do. Today evening 7 p.m. I have a vision board class. Sunday I have kept it for recreation and to catch up on my old activities. Other than this, my regular schedule from Monday onwards would be morning 6 a.m. wake up, 6:30 a.m. taking classes on meditation. Then I have to go to the gym. I have to prepare my house chores. I have to do meal planning. Please also remind me that on Tuesday I will do my entire meal planning for the week. Where was I? Acha, I forgot. So from 10 a.m. I will start working. I will first do a small affirmations before I sit to work. At 11 a.m. is my morning MBA cuddle. Acha, please remind me that I have to prepare the content for the first week. So Sunday, set aside time for me where I can sit down and make the presentation for the next week. Oh, phew. See, I don't have to type anything. You will help me do this. So go ahead and trying it. I think I've overburdened it. It is not able to, too much tasks I've given it, but no, it will do. Isn't this amazing, guys? Go and try out. By the way, this works in Meta also. I'm just waiting for it to convert. I think because of the internet, it's not working. It is not working because it's overburdened. It's just internet that it doesn't work with. Okay, so try this. Give it some simple instruction. Don't start with such a heavy instruction. Oh yes, my Wi-Fi wasn't on. Now it will. Try giving it an audio one. Okay, so I'll give it once more. Uh, Hey ChatGPT, I'm going to call you Lulu from now onwards. You are going to act as the role of my personal assistant. What you have to do is plan my entire day in the form of a table and just dropping random activities, fix this and every day from Monday morning, 6:30 to 7:30, I have a spiritual class to attend. From 11 to 11:30, I have a morning cuddle to do. Apart from this, book Tuesday, whole of second half of the day to plan my meal planning. I also do exercise at 9 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m. every day. Put this in a calendar for me. Okay, this time it has come. I will show you. 1 minute and just share my screen from here. Or it would have come here also. Wait. Okay. So there it goes. ChatGPT has made my entire calendar. Okay. Now, any change, any refreshment I need, anything I want to put, I can ask it. So, for example, hey, can you tell me what is my free time into this? I want 1 hour to do some drawing. So it will convert into text and it will keep adding this to it. I don't know, for some reason the net is not working, probably because I have Zoom running also. It works a lot on network connection. Okay, so same thing I'll show you how you can do in Meta as well. Oh, it's because I've opened ChatGPT from this laptop also. Okay, that's why it's not able to read. Got it. So the same thing you can do from your Meta. I think my Meta will already have it, but I'll just plan. So Meta also, if you have the Google keyboard, you can use audio here. Hi Meta, can you help me plan my next week? Some of the activities I will be doing is having 11 to 12 busy every day. Then morning I'm keeping for my exercise at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I want to find 1 hour of free time every week to work on my Canva. You can make it Thursday for this. So here also it can give you your calendar and make a schedule for you here also. See, it's asked me questions also. Do you have any fixed evening appointments? Are there any specific time slots when you feel focused or productive? Anything. Okay. So now let me show you one more use of this for your home tasks, for your this. So you can go to ChatGPT again. Oh, now I'm going to just use the audio tool. Why should I type? I prefer ChatGPT only, so I don't use Meta as much as I use ChatGPT, but it's better. Okay. Hey, I have the following house chores to do. Help me prepare the most optimum schedule that can be done so that all the house chores are done. Wash my clothes and dry them thrice a week so that I can take, and then I have to collect the clothes from upstairs 1 day later and fold them and keep them in the wardrobe. I also want to read a book every day for half an hour. Find the optimum time to do this. Also give me set of exercises on strength building that I can do every day. Can you also include a diet plan for 1400 calories per day, high protein vegan diet? Thank you. So you can ask it for diets, you can ask it for any amount of things. Also, you can ask it to give you a diet, you can ask it to make a meal planning on the diet. All these things you can work with it. I'll show you once. I'll type it also and show you. Hey, help me generate a meal plan for 2 weeks. High protein, low fat, medium carbs. uh, Any you can put it aiming. Okay, then I can say give more South Indian recipes inside. Okay, But this is how old us would do. Right now, we are good chat GPT askers, so we will say, you are the world's best Ayurveda nutritionist for women with weight issues. Help me create a plan that is aimed. Help me create a diet plan, diet and exercise plan for 2 months. Okay. Now, this is very important. When you are doing something as detailed as this, ask me as many questions as possible. Okay. Now, if you feel lazy even doing this, you can say, ask me one by one and give me MCQ to choose from or small answers. Okay, then it will start talking to you like a nutritionist only. So my current weight, you add in height is 5'7". Next question. What specific weight or health goals do you have for the next 2 months? I'm sorry, doctors. Yes, your jobs are in danger also. Or you can use it to your help. Ki rather than going through these questions, asking them, you can train someone, an assistant to do this. So I just have to sit and make one click and do this. Then it will give you. Okay, so you can make it combined one. You can even ask it, you are Hrithik Roshan's, no, you are Deepika Padukone's, and Priyanka Chopra's nutritionist. Modify this diet. It's not advisable, of course, but I'm showing you it has access to it. Okay. So in fact, me and Niranjan use ChatGPT to that extent that whenever we are having a argument, a dilemma where we both are stuck, we simply ask ChatGPT this, that we are stuck here, tell us what is the right way to do. And you have to act like like an unbiased relationship consultant and tell us where can we help or what can we do. Okay. Now, the next step that I'm going to show you in this basics of ChatGPT is going to be very helpful for all of you again. So it can even some extent read what you have written. So if you have a written note, for example, let me write a written note on what things I need to do today. Some of you might be our old time schoolers and you might be like, I want to, I want to write on a notebook rather than doing it. So don't worry, ChatGPT has a solution for this as well. It depends on, of course, how good your handwriting is, how good your notes are. But for me, it reads more or less. So for example, I have this text document here with me. So I will use ChatGPT and send it a picture. Remember that attachment you can do from there. So in that attachment, I'm adding this picture. One minute, it got a little blurred, but has to be very clear. This will work 90% of the time. Depends a lot on your handwriting. Depends a lot on how you write. So you can first scribble on the notebook and then you can ask it to do it also. And let me behold and show you. 1 minute, where did this go? Or not on here. See, I sent this image. And it has given to me what I was written on that sheet. And now I can say, help me create smart goals based on this. So based on my affirmations, based on the goals that I had put it up, look at this. It has made me an entire this. Okay. Thank you. Can you now make the above into a sustainable schedule based on everything I have told you before, so that it remembers that I had given it instructions before also. For the next 2 months. So you see, it is not about prompts, it is about talking what you want, you ask it in the most simplest terms. And now it's analyzing. Analyzing means it's going here and there. You can check also how does it analyze. This is how it's thinking. And there you go. It's given me a whole schedule. Give me very specific big frog of the day. Big frog means something that is your biggest task of the day and you should conquer it in the first half itself. So now when I have the schedule with me and it is my assistant, okay, now I can ask it also. Now as my virtual assistant, what all can you do for me? So I can ask, how can you do this? How can you do this for me? So there it goes. Start each day with a check-in. I can provide a structured task list for each day. Every Sunday or Monday, we will review your goals and create a plan for the week ahead. I can help set weekly themes. I'll do everything this. So it can help you do all of the things. So morning check-ins. Each morning, I will send you a message with.
Without seriously, so checkpoints.
Oh, okay.
Share the entire thing.
Oh, okay. 1 minute. Sorry. Surya called and told I wasn't able to see the messages. So once I've given it, how can I do? I'm just asking it, how can I help you more? How can I do more? So I created the schedule. I'll just repeat this again. Don't worry. I will just repeat it again. Okay, I had uploaded this image. See, I uploaded this image. Okay, it had my affirmations. Then it was able to read all these affirmations by itself. I'll show it to you from again only. So from my phone, I can upload the affirmations. I'll do it for some other page. Okay, I have only this page right now. So I took a picture of this and I uploaded it here. The same affirmations that you wrote today, any affirmations that you believe are yours, I simply have to post it here. It looks like you have shared a handwritten yes. Transcribe it. Then I'll say, help me create smart goals. And once it's done, you'll say, you are the world's best virtual assistant or how I don't know why I'm calling her Lulu. I probably it's the hypermart. There are these very big Lulu hypermarts I really like. Whenever I go there, all my tasks are there. This is there. How can you help me create the most efficient routine such that I don't feel overwhelmed? So it's given me a routine. So I can now say, it's giving to me in table also form. Give this in more detail. Now it's picked up only from the ones we have talked today. So now I want to tell it, take details from our earlier conversations. So I have to tell it ki bhai, it's not just about this one. You take from my earlier conversations that we had, won't say details bhi you pick up. So now see it picked up Sudarshan Kriya. Because I had told it before I work on Sudarshan Kriya. I had told it Ayurveda, so it's put out this one. So now it is getting more details. You have to tell it. Ki not based on this, go in the other ones also and put it out there. See, this time it's told me enjoyed some time with Niranjan and your dogs. Mind blown? Then I can say give this in a table. So the more you talk to it, the more it will know about you and help you. So this is the class for you today. I want you to now start talking more to ChatGPT. I want you to start putting your routines onto ChatGPT. You can make a rough, rough picture of your routine and give it to there. It will read from there also. This book that I have now given to you, please take a printout of this, and you can start writing into this. It will on its own, you can take a picture and upload it there, it will get it there. Okay, so right now, see, I can simply take a printout of this and follow it. So I can now give questions also. What should I focus today? What can you help with meal planning? I can also ask it, what time is free for me to watch a Netflix show? And if I say, no, 8 to 9 is my class, please adjust the schedule. So it will keep on changing the schedule. Anytime you remember something chota mota ki abhi mujhe ye karna hai, abhi mujhe ye plan karna hai, it will do that for you as well. Okay. So for example, I'll show you one more example of this. The book that I've given you, the book that I have gifted you, all of you, and some of you have already taken a printout. In case you've not taken a printout, please do. So there will be something called the SWOT analysis in the book. So you can do it in your notebook itself. Then send it as a picture here. So both ways you can do. Use ChatGPT and then write it in your notebook, or use notebook to do it, or do a mix of this. So I will put a list of food I want to eat and I'll give it here. See, SWOT analysis. Here is the description. And now in my case, it already knows. In your case, how will it know? You will attach that PDF that you have made for it. Those personality PDF, those things that you have made, you can start giving it knowledge from there. Okay? So that's the magic of GPT. Now I hope that you realize that this is your friend. This has become your best friend. Do you like this? All right. So now I'm going to put you into breakout rooms. Go and discuss the wins of this week. So you will start with sharing what are the wins of this week, what are those various things that you have learned across this week, and then we'll come back here and we will discuss on what to do next. Okay. Thank you, Nitika, for reminding this. Those who have ChatGPT 4, I have given you a tool that has been trained in my voice itself. So if you have ChatGPT 4, you can use it. Otherwise, honestly, it's okay. You don't have to buy a ChatGPT 4 just for this. Let me share with you. So this one, I have actually trained it in my voice, so it will ask you the same questions that I kind of keep talking about. It has been trained in a more voice than this. So you can use this for doing all of this as well. But don't have to buy ChatGPT 4 just for this. See if you can add it to your, if it, I think it should work in ChatGPT this also. Let me just try from my other browser. Yes, you can try from here. So you can message her out. Oh no, you can't. It shows block. So if you have a paid version, you can avail it. Okay. So let's go into our chat rooms. Let's discuss about our wins of the week and more importantly, what did not go as well as to it. And I want each one of you to turn on your cameras and speak. This is a chance for all of you to connect in the, after a big week to discuss all your wins and all of it. So turn on your cameras, share what has, done, and I'll see you this. Oh, it's working for you, Jaya. That's probably because you've not reached the GPT-4 limit. Every day, I think 10-15 minutes you will get free for this. Okay? So have a discussion and then we'll come back. You must have come option there to join the room. Random is there. Asmita, Jarina, you might have got an option to join a breakout room. Please join that. Yeah, Kinjal, you must have, you have joined. Asmita, are you able to join?
PM also some classes I was able to go, but today's session was Sanchari, today's session was amazing.
Yeah. It's fabulous. I mean, I'm left speechless. Though earlier I used to use ChatGPT, but today when Sanchari told me what all we can do, my goodness, I mean, it'll take more time to really go with that, get to know. By the way, my name is Lulu at home from my childhood. From childhood, because I
Nice
had
to
a
meet
haircut,
you.
something like that, and they started calling me when I was about 5-6 years old. So even
So
today, everybody calls.
I want to understand from all of you, what are you now going to use ChatGPT to work on more? Which, when you saw this, 100 possibilities must have come to your mind that I can do this. What are you going to implement and how are you going to use this?
Yeah, so
I'm going to, carry on.
carry on. Anubha, carry on.
So I'm going to sort out all my modules, all my training modules. I'm like, whoa,
Why
I
don't
don't
you
need to
share
sit in.
what modules? Tell them about that amazing work you do. I Niranjan calls it. She's doing that Tamasha Ranveer Singh type of work. Why don't you share with all what work you do?
So I am a storyteller and a public speaking coach, and I work with children and women, and I use the power of storytelling to, develop confidence, to, develop personalities, and bring out, like Sanchari says, the potential outside. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I would like to visit at least one of your, as a guest, one of your class, how you do it. Yeah.
I did with one profession, with one career. Like, I mean, like, for example, for me, I stuck to the lifestyle transformation coach. Okay. Now I asked more details about, based on my personality, give me what is the pros and cons of it. And up to that stage I went. I mean, what next now? After that, what else?
The doctors are, I'll get on a call with you and I'll tell you how you can personalize it. Don't get bothered about the chat GPT right now. There are going to be multiple classes on it. What I want all of you to do right now is to talk about what have you discovered about your personality? What has been this last week of self-dependent, of learning on yourself, Kinjal? It was your birthday. So
Yeah.
you a lot. Dr. Somnath, you and me made that YouTube channel, all those names and all. So I want all of you to share what have been some of your greatest wins. Jyoti,
Okay.
very consistent with all of this. This is more of a time of celebration. When you come back, I'll tell you more about ChatGPT. Don't worry about the technical part, Dr. Somnath. That I'll work with. It's
Cool.
just time to connect.
Right.
So I'm gonna use ChatGPT sort of to help me understand which is the best way to go about it, which sort of makes sense to me. So I'm on a self-discovery path, and I'm gonna use ChatGPT to sort of help me in my journey to figure this out.
That's nice.
Great. Yes, about me, I'm Ashwita. I'm actually from Tamil Nadu, and I'm an electrical entrepreneur. I thought of using ChatGPT for my marketing field. So whatever the schedule I have to assign to my marketing people, I can assign it through ChatGPT. That was a great, and thank you, Sanchari ma'am. And in addition to that, book reading is a task that I do every day. So I think it will help me to read many books. As you said, it gives a brief of everything, no? So the book, like chicken soup and
After
everything, I
reading
can
Asmita,
get
the
a brief
book,
of it.
after reading Asmita, the book, you can ask it questions like, I did not understand this part. Can you explain? You can even ask it to suggest to you alternate endings, and you can ask it, suggest me 5 more books like this. All these things you can do. So it's like being part of a book club. So you can tell it, you are a book club member. Let us discuss this book together.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Jay,
Like you can use share your tasks, submit
Okay.
your task.
Okay. Once I'll figure that, if nothing, then I'll disturb you once again.
Yeah. Yeah. What are your learnings, Jyoti ma'am? Like from last week, you did so much of analysis on yourself, right?
I know.
Yeah. What are your biggest learnings?
Before that, one day we had done our self-analysis also, where Niranjan said, well, how do you consider yourself? Some percentage-wise I had given, and most of it had matched, but there were some other good items also, strengths and all that. So that was good. And discovering the skills and talents. Sanchari showed us much more under
Deeper one. Yeah.
It's something which you found actually. I mean, tell us what is your
What did you found about yourself?
what exactly you found about your personality?
Personality, I'm a media. And I just agree to everything which was written there. It was spot on, seriously. So,
Jyoti ma'am, what did your ikigai come? Did you do the yesterday's exercise? What did your ikigai come?
I'm telling you, I'm stuck with even the ChatGPT installation.
Okay.
Both, iPhone and this. I had only the paid version is coming. It's just not allowing me to move.
Okay. So don't use ChatGPT. You can use Gemini then.
Yeah, that's what just now Surya told me. So
Gemini is the Google version. You can use that with it. Did you do the 45-minute exercise?
Yeah.
That you did. So what did you find out from there?
But that only, I had to write down the book.
Have you taken a printout of the book?
No.
So I think you start with it this time.
in my notebook. Now I'll have to first put it. Then only I'll be able.
So the way I'm seeing is you prefer doing it the old school way, first writing it in there. So my recommendation to you would be that PDF I've given, take a printout, because in the next week, as and as every chapter we do, you can write it down there itself. So if I'm doing the branding lesson, for example, all the things you can write it in the same notebook here only. So it will all be in one place. Yeah, Kinjal, go.
This whole of the thing last week, self-analysis, finding our personality, then finding our strengths. I haven't done yet the SWOT analysis. Yesterday night, coming back from dinner, I was predetermined. I wanted to start 45 minutes the task. It was taking me a bit long. I'll say the reason, because I've been thinking about working on myself. You have exactly given the roadmap. I don't have to go and figure it out this yahan wahan online mein search karna. You've just given me the apt questions, and I have to sit and think exactly that is what I wanted to do. And I'm so grateful and glad this had come to me at the exact right timing. No, I'm not doing it to cheer you or anything, but exactly this is what I was finding, and it came to me at the most exactly right time with the right people. I
When
don't
the
say
student
things
is ready, the teacher
buttering
appears.
karne ke liye, but genuine note, I badly needed this kind of thing. And I'm so glad you may have had a talk with Niranjan. I did the 15 days course, and I was the only single person, even though being on the brighter side, I was like, no, I don't want to do 3 months course right now. I need time to grasp that 15 days and then I'll come back again. But I will come back no matter what. Last day, I heard the testimonials and I had the goosebumps, and I was like, I want to do it. And I just told Niranjan, I am in and I'm just paying the Guru Dakshina no matter what happens. And I'm ready for this task. So I'm
Niranjan
so
is listening.
grateful. You are making all the question marks come into the solution part right now. And thank you so much for every help that you're providing.
Thank
Big
you,
hugs to
Teji.
you.
Good things start from now. It's very, very nice to hear. Okay, I'm a little overwhelmed. Thank you for sharing that. Dr. Somnath, I want to understand from you. You are a very self-aware person. You have, attending so many
Exactly.
classes and all. What did you pick up new about your personality in the last week? You to already know so much about yourself and all. What was a new win for you?
Last week onwards, I just got completely focused now. I ultimately reached my ikigai, and once I ikigai, from everywhere, whatever questions I'm asking, it is ultimately giving me the one number one what you call ikigai is a lifestyle transformation coach. So from all point of view, the whatever questions or doubts which I had in the previous thought processes, it has completely gone. That is one thing. Secondly, last 10 days, I have been attending Swastik's inner strength project. Every morning, 7 o'clock, there is an inner strength project by Swastik. And in that, the last video, it will show the reset program. In that reset program, every day I will watch Niranjan and Sanchari in that video, and I will cry. And every day I cry in the morning. Every day I cry in the morning with happiness, with being proud of it, with feeling so close to my family. And the entire day starts so beautifully. Last 15 days are so beautiful. I'm seeing Niranjan dancing in the video, Niranjan taking notes in the video, Sanchari speaking with a mic in that video. That end of I will wait for that video to come in the end, and then I will sit and cry. And I will love that part so much, means it will be so deep inside that emotions you can't believe in. I can't explain. I mean, even while I'm talking, I'm getting goosebumps, because I just got addicted to that feeling every morning at 7:30. And I will just wait for that. I'll wait for that last video to come. It will show that reset program, and it will show Ankit there. It will show other coaches and all the coaches who are attending that course there. But then I feel that I'm inside that video. I just transform myself into that video, and I feel that I'm a part of that program already. And I am with my mentors, with my coach, with my family there, enjoying the same vibrations, same feelings. And that has been extraordinary. So last all these 5 days which I was learning about this personality test and all that, it just went into like a sponge. My brain was accepting it like a sponge because of that energy which I was creating every morning. And I really loved it. I'm so very proud, so very happy to be associated with you two people, with this family. And this journey is good enough. I have so many goals. These goals are okay. Everything is all right. But this journey, I'm loving it every day, every minute. This is what is, I mean, energizing me. This is what I just want this
Exactly.
journey to continue. This journey to continue.
Same.
Because if I reach a goal, if I reach a goal, I will think, अरे ये तो आ गया, अरे 1 crore, अरे 10 crore, अरे आ गया, अरे फिर क्या? No, that is all right. वो सब छोड़ो. मुझे इनके साथ रहना है till my last breath. When I leave my this mortal body, I should be associated with this whole family, with these two people. That's all.
That's
I am an emotional person and got emotional today. This is
such a lot of responsibilities.
This man did not cry on our wedding also, and now he's so emotional. You have touched a chord, and I promise you, Dr. Somnath sir, before next year, I mean before 2025 ends, you will have your own offline program. I'm promising you, where
Wow.
we will come there in Guwahati, and we will celebrate with you. We'll join your lifestyle coaching programs.
Not in Arunachal Pradesh.
I promise you that by next year you will do your own offline summit. It will be you on the stage, it will be you guiding all of the youth, it will be you doing it, I promise you. So nice to do this. All of us feel very inspired. I'm sure Kinjal and Jyoti ma'am, you also feel now inspired to
I
do
am.
something. Very nice. So we'll quickly do this, and thank you so much for sharing that. I haven't seen that video yet actually. So I'll go today and ask which video. Niranjan I'll send it to all of you. Everywhere Niranjan goes, he keeps dancing. He's
There is
become
one
the
more
dance
moment
man
from
now.
yesterday's. I'll just like to add on.
Yes, tell me.
I was talking. One of my friend called me and wished me, and I shared about all this course I'm doing past 1 month. This has happened. He's telling me because he's seen me past 2 years of my life have been very tragic, very tragic. And he's like, I see a totally new person of yours, a new side of yours. No matter what, just stay connected with these people. No matter what, just stay connected with these people. I can see you growing. And I was like, I'm not leaving them. चाहे वो छोड़ दे मैं नहीं छोड़ूंगी.
There's so much responsibility now piling up because this is just the first week of this program. We have like 3 months to go now. I'm like, what more did I do? But let's do this. This is really, really nice. Let's go back. And that's the magic of this weekend. I want all of us to come and share with each other, their experiences they've had. Makes us okay. I'm
Thank
emotional
you
now.
so
But
very much.
Thank you.
It's the second breakup.
okay, all of you are back. So a very, very congratulations to all of you. FYI, these are the only these I will allow. Okay, some people are still joining in. FYI, these are the only what do you say, fireworks that I approve of.
We have mastered ChatGPT.
This is the first class itself. अभी तो बहुत बचा है. It's just the first class. Over this entire week, you all will learn a lot of it. But a very, very congratulations to all of you. Give yourself a round of applause. Even if you did only one class, two class, it's a big thing. So now the next part of the journey is you need to get that book print out, because next week we are going to work on your branding. Next week, now you have got to understand yourself. You've got to do this. Now next time we'll start with your technical part of this. And there is no hurry to race or doing it. Tomorrow you have the whole day to catch up. So the playlist is shared with you, the is shared with you. Revise it all day tomorrow. See, find a time, 1 hour. Go to a cafe. I would strongly recommend that tomorrow feel like an entrepreneur journey. We are going to start your journey from Monday. So go to a nice cafe, go to a CCD, go to some place, take your new notebook there and order a fancy drink and feel that energy, CEO energy inside you and doing it. I want to thank all of you for the breakout room, guys. You were being so vulnerable with yourself, sharing these things with each other, doing it. It is really beautiful to see, and that is going to be the core of this program as well. It is not about me, it is not about Niranjan, it is about all of you. Okay, so congratulations on this week 1 journey. So now take a printout, start working on yourself, and from Monday we will start working on your brand journey, and we will be using a lot of chat GPT. So today make sure this chat GPT for you, Jyoti ma'am, of course it's Gemini you can use. So set up those, get comfortable with talking to it, finish your documents, because that is the first feedback we'll give it to you. This is my document. Now tell me what should I do as a career. Help me more. Build a schedule. Everything is based on that master document. Okay. When you have made the master document, now you can start making this notebook also for you. Okay. So please take a print and come on Monday. As and as you guys take a print out, take a picture of your notebook and share it with us. Today my print will also come. Okay. Now, any doubts if you have, you can't unmute. If you are having any doubts, please let me know. Technical doubts, not able to add the community. Surya has already is working on it, so that will be done. Apart from that, any doubt about the curriculum? Yeah, Surya, go ahead.
Yeah, like there is a technical issue with the actually like by Monday we'll figure it out. We need to connect with them. I mean, there is a technical issue with the payment and everything. So we need to finish. We will finish it by Monday. So till then they can share in the group.
So now
Sanchar,
I would request, Jyoti ma'am, tell me. Unmute.
one surprising thing I found is I'm unable to pin any wins for any day. In fact, you might have noticed I've never posted any wins.
Ma'am, your win is attending the class and working on yourself. Wins don't have to be huge and big like I did it. Some of the days my win is I ate Maggie today, I ate an ice cream today. If you have to find a win in the small things you do, you don't have to create a win to say. For all of you guys, you have to find a win.
In fact, I'm doing too much because office pressure was too much. I'm meeting those deadlines here. I'm trying to do this as much as possible, whatever I am. But when I try to word it, I'm just not able to. It's like, the mind is not registering anything as a win. Either over a period, I have become like, maybe, self-set
pressure you put on yourself.
Yeah. So, okay, the day went. I mean, what is but I have done a lot in the day. I know that, but I'm not able to word it as a win. Very peculiar, I'm feeling. I read what others have written and it sounds so very nice, like even the smallest thing they've acknowledged. But I feed the strays. It takes a lot of time to organize the whole thing, even achieving that, balancing with work, everything is a thing. But somehow mind made that, that little happiness you feel like, okay, I've done. वो नहीं आ रहा है.
So today's win is that I was able to express my in a group. Today's win is that itself that I was able to express myself in a group. And every day your win could be just I was able to finish work and work on myself. That itself is a win. Only you people are doing. The group has so many people. Only these selected people who are coming and doing it. This is a win. And I want you to write this every day from today. My win of the day is I was kind to myself. You have to first be kind to yourself and allow yourself that you're doing great. You're doing so much, yaar. By the way, everybody should know she actually has a full-time job. So she finishes work and then comes to the class. That is a win 90% of the world is not able to get, ma'am. You are an awesome person. Just be kind to yourself. I always say this to everyone. Don't say anything to yourself you will not say to a 5-year-old child. So if a 5-year-old child came to you and said, Jyoti, I've not done anything, what would you say to it? No, you have done so much, my child. Say that to yourself.
But Jyoti ma'am, please every day one sentence you can write, at least one sentence, that I am inspiring the rest of the team in this group. All of us. You just write that statement. That's a big win. You are inspiring the whole lot of them. We are very
Yeah.
your presence. That's good enough for us.
And I'll tell you another win of the day for you, Jyoti ma'am. That day, me and Niranjan were discussing. So when we take the after evening class, everyone is so serious and doing it. You are the only one who's always smiling and doing it. So whenever we do the recorded sessions, I feel there is somebody I'm connecting with. So that makes me able to take those evening sessions. So that's also a win for you. You are actually inspiring us, even you don't know. So on your Johari window, you can write that things about you that you don't know, but others know is you are amazing and you're inspiring us.
Thank you.
That's your win of the day as well. See, so many people are clapping for you also. Anyone else has any doubts? Yeah, Nitika, go for it.
Sanchari, so there are two books, right? There is a soul book that we have to take the printout of. And then, of course, our book that we are creating, that journal sessions, right? Making the notes. These are the two things that we are basically building. Right?
Instead of making notes now in another notebook, you can make notes here itself. Every day, whatever I'm teaching is going to be in this notebook itself.
The soul book, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But the journal part, about me, that journal part is a big document. It may not be fit in this unless you make more prints of that notes wala pages. If you make more prints of that notes wala pages, then only, I mean, you can fit it in this printed one. Otherwise, our journal part is a big thing, big document, isn't it?
And that journal is as a data set for ChatGPT. The reason why I made you do it online is so that now you don't have to like tell ChatGPT a lot of reference to it. It is like the data on which you are training ChatGPT on. So that online journal is for that.
Right.
Now every time you can just copy paste that journal that you made, that Word file,
Word
and
file,
now tell me what to do.
Okay. So that's our online journal that we are already building. And this is okay. Got it. Understood.
Okay, that is like a data set you are training to make it bigger. Now, all of you have to do this. This entire MBA is all about coming out of comfort zones, coming out. So today, your task is to make a video of all the changes, everything that you have gone across in the past week. What are the things you have realized? What is your experience? And the task is not to make a video. The task is you have to make a 1.5-minute video only, 90 seconds. So you have to summarize your learnings, all the things. Brevity, remember I told you about. So all the things that you have learned, I want you to make it in the form of a 90-second video. So the first video you make might be 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. Very nice. Watch it again. Second video you make, try to make it shorter. Third video you make has to fit into 90 seconds. The reason why I'm making you do this is later when you're launching your brands, you will have to get into short form content. You should be able to tell a story. You should be able to, tell your experience in 90 seconds. So all of you today will go and record a 90 seconds video. Okay? First video, make it long, then shorter, then this, reaching out to a point of 90 seconds. And of course, this goes without saying, do it as more creatively as you can. Maybe some of you can take a video of your notebooks while talking about your story. Maybe you can go to a fancy place and take a video of yourself doing this. Maybe you can ask somebody to hold a camera, walk around and doing it. This is your time to be more, your life journey, your week journey. How creatively can you share it with us? Okay. So today, tomorrow this is your homework for the week. How many of you will do it? Yes, all of you will do it. Surya, even you. You said you are wanting to become more camera friendly and want to work with more social media. So this is a task for you as well. Okay? Whatever has gone into this week journey, 90-second video. Okay? Yeah, you. All of you are learning, so will you. Okay? All right. Yes, Selvi ma'am, you had a doubt?
Sanchari, today, gratitude to you. You changed my perspective. I'm always having self-doubt about this technical thing. Even I told Niranjan about it. Today,
Yeah.
it was like I got a new adorable child with me. I don't know why I get that feeling right now already. And though it's so much, I will work through it. But yes, I look forward. It's as if I'm having an infant in my hand and I want to see it grow. Truly, I mean it from my heart. I can't tell you. Because so many years, that was one big doubt for me. So I'm left
Now
speechless.
sky is the limit. So tell me now that this fear is over, where is your limit for you? Where are you going to reach in the next
I
couple
don't know.
of years?
That you'll have to. I mean, we discovered a lot. Though I've been working on myself for the past 25 years now with various situations on my own self. Like now the perspective, a little bit of doubt, self-doubts, which was making me hesitate. Like it's like I am ready to soar. That kind of feeling. Maybe I don't know how it's going to happen, but yes, I look forward to it. Thank you so
Now
much,
you have
Sanchari.
no excuses. Basically, none of you have any excuses now. I don't have resources. I don't have an assistant. I don't have a graphic designer. None of you have excuses.
Yeah, still, like Jyoti ji said, it's slightly overwhelming because so much within this given time. Because yes, but yes, we'll make you proud, definitely.
Oh,
I'll do that.
just be kind. By the way, Selvi ma'am, has anybody told you you look like Usha Uttup?
Yes, many people
Many
tell me
must
that.
have told you, right?
Yes,
You
I
have
met
exa- I have met her also, and you even have her persona and all of this. So this could be a very, very big
That
win
the
for you.
exuberance, no? Yeah, many people told. Even last exhibition, they told me about this.
Then why not go
And they keep
crazy? Put
saying
those
this.
crazy bindis, embrace that
Yeah,
energy.
तो South Indians का सुबह उठते ही
And by the way, Selvi ma'am has worked with hypnotherapy, and also she can literally hypnotize us into, or maybe that's what you are doing. Maybe that's why we are so attracted towards you. You are subconsciously hypnotizing us.
that day I told Niranjan, she's like me, like so much struggles and yet coming out of it every time, like Phoenix, no? I was telling this Niranjan.
She hung, right?
Who get that onslaught in life so much now, they know the pain. And despite that, when they come up, they don't want to give any more suffering. So they do their best to be joyful. That is God's grace also. But yeah.
Kinjal here
It
also
is grace.
recognizes herself
Yes.
as a phoenix. It's everywhere. So much connection. The best beauty of
Yes.
this is age, gender, background. All of us are on the same page learning together. Even me, every day I have to learn to see what to offer, what to do. So it's very nice to see this. So, all right, go and have your lunch and please take a printout of the book, go to a nice cafe, sit down and work on yourself. From next week, we begin working on your career. Okay, and make sure you send that 90-second video. I'll be waiting. Okay, chalo. Thank you so much, guys. Great week.
Bye. Have a nice week, everyone.
Arigato to all of you. Sayonara.
Arigato.
Arigato.